Hi, my name is Ali. I'm a chemistry teacher. Today we are discussing matter and types of matter. There are different things around us. These different things are called matter. These are so many and overwhelmingly large in number that we need to classify different types of matter. This classification brings ease in our study of matter and chemistry. These terms and terminologies give you the foundation of the basic language of chemistry. With all this explanation, you will start picking up the subject with better understanding. So before I discuss the types of matter, I'm going to define what the matter is. So matter is anything which can occupy space and has some mass is called matter. So there is a large diversity and variety of things around us coming under the heading of matter. They are large in number actually. And everything around us basically is matter because everything around us can occupy space and has some mass. But what the mass is? So I'm going to define mass. Mass is the quantity of matter. The quantity of matter is called mass. For example, if I have this stone, it is having a quantity of matter, and there is such a small, tiny thing around over it. For example, it is having a small mass. Why it is having a small mass? Because it is having less quantity of matter. So the quantity of matter is different in this stone. This stone has larger quantity of matter and this has smaller quantity of matter. So it is having large mass and this is having a small mass. But both are coming under the heading of matter. So after a discussion of matter and mass, we are defining the types of matter. So a matter can be divided into pure matter or impure matter. A pure matter is called substance. So I'm going to define substance and why we call it pure. Substance. If we take any sample of matter and that sample of matter is pure, this is called substance. For example, if I have copper and copper is made of atoms, all the atoms have same proton number. If all the atoms have same proton number, it means that they are of same kind of, they are of the same type of. So they behave in the same way, their properties are same, they are behaving in the same way, so they are one. So as they are one and same, so we call it that it is pure. So a sample of pure matter is called substance. And if it is made of atoms and all the atoms have same proton number, then we call it element. So element is a pure matter, is a substance in which all the atoms have same proton number. And these all are the different elements before us. This whole of the world is made of these elements. And each element is made of atoms, and all the atoms have the same proton number. For example, if we are talking about carbon, carbon is made of atoms, and each atom of carbon has proton number 6. If we talk about sodium, Sodium is an element. It is made of atoms, and all the atoms of sodium have the same proton number, and the proton number of sodium is 11, and all the atoms of sodium have same proton number 11, because all atoms show the same proton number, so they are same kind of, they are same type of, and their behavior is same, their properties are same. So this is pure, and such a pure thing, such a pure substance is called element. And these are element. So element is a sample of pure matter in which all the atoms have same proton number. So element can be further divided into non-metal, metal, and metalloids or semi-metal. Non-metal. Non-metal are the elements which cannot conduct electricity. And metals are the elements which can conduct electricity. Metalloids or semi-metal are the elements which have both of the properties of the metals as well as non-metal. We shall further explain non-metal, metal, and semi-metal or metalloids behavior in our future discussion. So when we talk about substance, substance can be divided into element, and the second type of the substance is compound. And we know that a sample of a pure matter is called substance, and it can be element or compound. So when we talk about compound, if two or more than two elements combine together chemically due to the chemical reaction, if two or more than two elements combine chemically, and when two or more than two elements have chemical reaction, something new is formed. That new thing is called compound. For example, carbon and oxygen. Carbon is one element. Oxygen is the second element. They combine chemically and they give us a new type of matter, carbon dioxide gas. And when two or more than two elements combine chemically to give us something new, that is called a compound. I would like to discuss that why we call carbon dioxide pure. Carbon dioxide is formed by the combination of carbon and oxygen. But once carbon dioxide is formed, it is entirely new. Carbon burns in air. Oxygen helps in burning. Carbon dioxide is having entirely different properties. It extinguishes fire. It is having entirely different properties. Carbon dioxide does not behave as carbon and oxygen. Carbon dioxide behaves as carbon dioxide. It is behaving as one body. It is acting as one body. It is a separate entity. It is having different psychology, different chemistry as compared to carbon and oxygen. So carbon dioxide is separate from carbon and oxygen. As carbon dioxide is acting as carbon dioxide behaves as carbon dioxide, so it should be taken as it is. It is one of the unique chemical in chemistry. It is having its own individuality in chemistry, and therefore we regard it as pure. And this is a reason that it is coming under the heading of substance, a sample of pure matter. So if there is a container and it is having carbon dioxide gas, carbon dioxide and all the type of matter in that container is just carbon dioxide, then it is regarded as pure, because carbon dioxide is just like carbon dioxide gas. Also, I give you one more example. If hydrogen combines with oxygen to give us water, hydrogen burns, oxygen helps in burning. Hydrogen burns, oxygen helps in burning, but water cannot burn, cannot help in burning. So water is a separate body, separate entity. So water must be taken as water. So if I have a container in which there is water and all is nothing but water, so it is regarded as pure. So water is a substance and carbon dioxide is a substance. This is about compound